Hey everyone, it's your favorite person in the world. Um, I just wanted to talk a little bit today about what I want to do with this channel, kind of what my plans are, uh, goals I have, I think, and things I won't be doing as well. My channel has become like very different from how it started, which I'm very happy about, because when I started the channel, I was kind of like on the Gus Johnson train of, you know, doing pretty accessible sketches, like ones that I would hope are more universally liked. But that kind of got old after a while because it didn't feel like I was doing anything original. And I didn't really vibe with trying to appease YouTube Haiku, which, I still follow YouTube Haiku. It's a great subreddit. But I don't think I'm going to be making or catering my content for Reddit anymore. Well, I haven't been in a while, but you know what I mean. I didn't really derive any happiness from it, or whatever was there was short-lived. It was just like, oh, I got subscribers today. I got like 200 subscribers today. Like, that feels good, but the numbers game, not so much. It's funny because the first time I posted a haiku that got to the top of YouTube Haiku, it was like, what the fuck was it? Was it the baby one? When you offer a baby food, or a baby offers you food? Yeah, it got to the top of Haiku, and then someone left this long, detailed message about, like, you've done it. You've awakened the never-ending hunger for numbers to appear on your YouTube page. You will never be satisfied. And I was like, what the fuck? I hid that message, and I, like, blocked the person. But I wish I hadn't, so I could go back and look at that message, because it was, in retrospect, very funny, because this person was trying to like I don't know, reduce my channel to like a Black Mirror concept or something. Anyway, you've probably noticed lately that I've been getting a little absurd with the channel, like kind of poo-brained. Pretty much all of this year, I've been pretty poo-brained, and that's like it's definitely not the most popular stuff I've ever made. It's kind of not dividing fans, because I'm not like losing subscribers in droves, but like I see it's like petering down. At first I was kind of a little hurt by it, but then I'm starting to realize, like, those people that are trailing off, I don't think they would be here for what I want to actually make anyway, because all that poo brain stuff, that's what I want to make, for now, at least. Yeah, for now, I like to keep it really silly, fart jokes, butt jokes. Those are making me laugh when I'm editing, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like, like the whole mantra of oh, how do I do YouTube? And then the creators, they say, just be yourself, man. Be yourself. And I think that's what this is I'm straying away from the trying to appease everybody, easily digestible sketches where I kind of like, especially those ones where you create a straw man, like this obscure straw man that everyone can vaguely hate, and then you take them down, have the straight man be like, huh, what next, you ridiculous bastard? Like my fucking boomer one, what was it called? The participation trophy. Yeah, that's like my peak straw man sketch. It's kind of fun in retrospect. I don't see myself really making anything like that again. It's too, I don't know. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm feeling. Like, basically everything that's getting kind of not the best views is making me happy. So like, if you have any concerns about old Alex, I'm doing okay. I'm actually more satisfied than ever with the channel. Like, at first this year, I thought I was gonna like go a full head of steam into like 10K subs, you know, like maybe by halfway through the year I'll be at 10K, freaking ready to hit my ultimate goal of 100K. And with a lot of help from friends, mostly Joel and Trent helped me so much get so much closer to my big goal. But you know, like seeing the numbers kind of peter off a bit, at first it was giving me this feeling of like, oh man, am I gonna slip and not hit my year goal of 10K? And that's when it dawned on me. I was thinking, I have to adjust as time goes on. I think that you guys, if you have your own goals for yourself, you should always have a bunch of goals lined up for yourself, like in the near and far future. The ones that are in your far future mostly will stay the same. My far future goals are like 100K subs and making a living off of this. Near term goals, those are different. Like, for this year, it was like a little bit of the end of last year, going into this year, I wanted to make YouTube friends. And that was achieved, and I'm very satisfied with that. I have some great friends on YouTube. My 10,000 goal, yeah, like I'm not quite hitting it. Maybe. We'll see how the year goes. But I think even if I trail down to 6K, like breaking down into 6K, I don't think I would mind it so much. Because like I've gotten to the point where I'm making content that I feel like I honestly like. I'm just happy with it. And I think that's like something I couldn't have anticipated, is like, oh, this stuff that's like a little less popular is more like gratifying. And I can actually look back on some of them and laugh when I watch. That feels so much better than a subscriber count to a video. Like if I watch the fucking milk video where I shot right here, right behind me, I was sitting in the dirt. That one just does not make me laugh. And it's like one of my top 5 videos. And it's such like a eye roll meme. Yeah. I think I'm happy. And I don't know. It took me a while to realize that. So this is what I mean by keep your short-term goals flexible. Like this whole like realization that I couldn't have anticipated, it didn't change my long-term goals. But in the short term, I was like, yeah, 10K, that would be fun. Very gratifying. But if I stay where I am right now and I keep making a bunch of videos that I like at whatever pace I set for myself, I'm happy. Okay, so when it comes to actual stuff happening on the channel and across YouTube, something that some short-term goals that I want right now are to get into more collabs with people, like sink my talons into more channels, and spread myself like a disease in a way, and get into everyone's channel. I want to do that. I want to meet more people on the platform, because I think that's how you grow. You have to link up with others that you would like to work with. Like, it's funny. Okay, here's another example of kind of like short-term, long-term goal shit. Okay, when I started this, I had like these delusions of grandeur, these high hopes of, and someday I'm gonna be on the Gus and Eddie podcast, and they're gonna sit me down, and they're gonna be like, so how'd you do it? How'd you go from the lowliest scrub on YouTube Haiku one year and everyone's favorite freaking sketch maker the next? And like that kind of shit, that kind of reel would be playing in my head, like my fantasies of sitting down at the Gus and Eddie table and like, Alex, you're the best friend we made in years. Come back anytime you want. Like, I kind of wanted something like that for myself. And of course, like, I have not achieved that with them. But now, like, I've made these great friends with Joel and Trent. Like, we're like talking all the time, and it's like, it's better than what I could have hoped for with, my Gus and Eddie fantasy when I was first starting YouTube. And I think that's a good example of like, I remember one time Eddie said, set goals for yourself, but they may turn out differently than what you initially thought. And they can still be just as satisfying or better. Perfect example of that. And when it really comes down to it, I think I have hit my satisfaction goal for YouTube for the year. Not saying I'm going to slow down or post any slower than the already pace I have right now. It's just, I am not beating myself up so much anymore. So guys, thank you so much for sticking around with what I've been doing so far. I think what you're seeing right now is the real start of my channel, where like, I'm just getting loose. And I'm not so anxious about how the people are thinking. Of course, that will always seep in, like, oh, will they like this? But it isn't such a nightmare anymore to try to appease people. Oh, also, every time you leave a comment or you ring the bell, that's doing good things for the channel. So, and if you want to share it. One more thing. I do honestly try to get something out every week, but if I don't like the idea, I'm not going to do it. Or if I don't like what I did that week, I'm not going to post it. I'm going to keep it strictly to things that I like, and that's kind of averaged out to a 2-week turnaround on videos. So if you see one like week after week, oh my God, Alex he's on fire. But, manage your expectations. I'll dance for you like a monkey, but the way I like to, okay? So, love you guys. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful week.